art collector. You play Artfight so that you can curate your own little gallery of drawings. The character collector. You use Artfight as a place to house your OCs, and sometimes you might even forget that it's a game to be played and not just another version of Unveil. The Battle Strategist. You already have all your attacks planned out by the time you're watching this video. You are completely ready for war, whatever side you're on. You are gonna stick it out to the end. Watch out, Artfight. The Ghost. You made an account on Artfight, and your username is still gray 3 years later. The Crafter. You only do craft attacks on Artfight, you do not do drawings. The Animator. You like to spend all of your time on Artfight on just a couple of attacks that are animated so gorgeously. The Builder. You like to make attacks that are built out of things like Legos or Minecraft. The Genre Connoisseur. You like to focus on different genres of OCs that there are. Maybe one year you'll just attack fantasy, one year you'll just attack sci-fi. Who knows? But you have a specific goal in mind when it comes to that. The Team Loyalist. You chose your team and you are staying loyal to the end even if you guys are completely cooked. The Team Switcher. You saw your team's points going down and you are no longer on that team. The Furry. You only uploaded furries on your profile and you probably also only attack furries. The Object Show Artist. Same goes with the Furry Artist. You have a lot of different object OCs, but you're probably not drawing humans or animals. The Realism Artist. Your attacks take the entire duration of Artfight, and when people see them, they are stunned. They're floored. They're like, dude, how did you freaking do that? And then they look at your battle ratio and see that that was your only attack. The Chronically online art fighter. Whenever you're on Artfight and someone clicks your profile, they see that you were last online 1 minute ago because you're never offline during the Artfight season. When someone comments, you comment as fast as the server allows and you respond to your DMs immediately. The Defender. You play Artfight, but you only defend attacks. You don't go and attack anyone else, you just draw back for the people who have drawn your characters. The Attacker. You're the exact opposite. You don't defend any of your attacks, but you draw for everybody else that you could possibly imagine. The Profile Decorator. You use Artfight in a way to express your creativity in the modern age of the internet when you get to have your own access to coding. Yay! The Hit List Fanatic. Half of your time before Artfight is just spent filling out hit list after hit list, and it might be an addiction at this point. You might want to talk to someone about that. The Aesthetic Attacker. You want all of your attacks to line up with what you have going on your profile, and when people look back, you want them all to be pretty thumbnail images. If you don't like the attack, you probably cover it up with some sort of picture or border. The Unconventional Attacker. You're that one guy who, when you open up your new attacks list, you see that someone made your OC out of pizza, and you're like, dude, that's so cool. The Unconventional Attacker is just doing whatever they want with whatever they have. The Lurker. You have an account on Artfight. You've chosen a team. You watch all the Artfight videos, like this one. Hi guys! You rarely interact on the website itself. If you're enjoying this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. It is free. You can unsubscribe at any time. Fill out my hit list in the bio and join our Discord server where we yap about Artfight. It also has the links to all of my streams for YouTube. The Mass Attacker. You are planning many mass attacks, or maybe one absolutely humongous one that goes all the way up to the character limit of 100, which would be crazy. Imagine if you did it all with Worm on a String characters. The Content Attacker. You attack and you post all of your attacks online. The Streamer. The streamer streams every single day during Artfight, and you don't think that their screen time is a healthy or okay number, but it's alright because you get to have a little buddy through the screen. The TTRPG player. They only attack Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop related characters, and going in hand with them, the Dice Maker, who seeks out tabletop roleplay characters to make dice sets for out of resin. Is that not so cool? What the heck? The Random Attacker. They randomize the button for people and characters, and they just choose based off of that. It's a very unique method, and it shows some really cool characters in the process. The Underrated Attacker. They seek out new players, beginner artists, and people who have very high battle ratios, and they attack them. The Yume Shipper. You find characters that are Yume shipped with characters in canon media. Or, alternatively, you upload only your Sona and maybe one or two other characters that are inserts for a fandom so that people can draw you with your ship. The Professional. You go on Artfight, you're also a professional artist. People look up to you like crazy. The lore seeker. You go and you look for characters and profiles that have super in-depth or interesting lore that excites you to make an attack about, and your attacks are usually very thoughtful and in-depth. The Fandom Enthusiast. You search for fandom OCs from the fandom that you are in or that you're very interested in, and you draw just characters from those. I saw someone who only draws characters that are variants of Link. I love that. The CSS God. You have CSS and you know how to use it. When people open your profile, their jaw literally drops to the floor. That's how good it is. The World Builder. You uploaded your characters to Artfight, but the main thing in their bios isn't about the characters themselves, it's about the world that they inhabit. The Meme Attacker. You are here in Artfight and you love it, but you're also doing it for the love of the game and you draw lots of memes. The Friend Attacker. You only attack people that you already know. And last but not least, the Employed one. You do maybe 5 to 10 attacks, but unfortunately you have a job. If you liked this video, please make sure to leave a comment. If you leave a comment, you do get on a secret hit list. And if you comment on my other Artfight related videos, you have more entries for that hit list, so you have a chance to be my very first attack of Artfight 2026. I will see you all next Sunday. Bye!